Greetings, parents, grandparents, teachers, administrators, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2016. There are way more people out there today than what I expected, but of course, that's not a complaint, it's a compliment. After all, this means that we have had a whole troop of people that have supported us on our long, difficult journey through high school. As a result, I think it would be appropriate to begin my speech by thanking these people. Firstly, where would we be without our moms and dads? If you said at home, you're probably correct. We know they had to remind us 100 times that we're graduating tonight, as if we would ever forget, and maybe even force some of us to be here. I want to thank both of my parents tonight for all their last-minute runs to Walmart, the all-nighters they stayed up for, and the money and time they sacrificed for me to be here on this stage with you. Thank you, parents, for all that you do. Also, I think our teachers deserve a big round of applause. They arrive before school starts and the sun rises every day and stay for hours until all students have gone home. And the next morning, they do it again, and then again, and then again. Our teachers always go above and beyond the classroom to help shape us as young adults, and I'm proud to say Eagles Landing has teachers who care. Not only about the minds they mold, but also about the hearts of the next generation. Next, I want to thank all my friends. I could not have done it without you all. You have seen me at my best when I'm smiling, and also at my worst when I'm crying and I needed a shoulder to cry on. And even after that, you stuck by my side and became a huge part of my high school experience. I do not want to leave anyone out, but you all know who you are. Lastly, and probably the most important of all, I want to thank God for never giving up on me and never giving up on me and never giving me more than I could handle. All of us have been through tough times, it's true, but it's just a part of growing up, and looking back, we have had way more blessings than obstacles. I thank God daily that I have feet to walk with, hands that can touch, and eyes that can see. Writing about the future is probably one of the hardest tasks I have been assigned. After all, no one can really predict the future. However, I will try to share some words of inspiration with you to remember as we leave Eagles Landing for the last time as high school students. As I look onto the field today, I do not only see individual people, but individual possibilities as well. I'm honored to be standing in front of the future doctors, lawyers, business CEOs, artists, engineers, politicians, teachers, and parents of the United States of America. Graduating from high school is only a tiny step in the direction you choose for yourself. And as I see the excited and nervous expressions on every face out there, I want to assure you that life as you know it is not ending. No graduates, life as you know it begins tonight. The real world is out there for our taking. Never be afraid to accept what is being offered willingly, because you might miss an opportunity that you will never have again, and the next person in line will gladly take it from you. You have received a wonderful education from Eagles Landing, but it is up to you to decide what you will do with it. Carpe diem, seize the day. We are the next generation, and though some may scoff at what we are now, we know what our abilities are, and we will turn heads as we shock the world. They will say, "What's next?" and look up at us for the answers. As somebody once told me, leave the world a better place than what you have found it. I don't know about you, but that's a challenge for me. a challenge that I will take on with confidence. Some of you all may be wondering, Sophia, how can you be so optimistic about the future? The truth is, think about a future where we never have to annotate another novel for Miss Rosolino. Never have to fill in another gridding question in AP Biology. And a future where you don't have to cry over a funnel on the AP Calculus test. This future also lacks random lockouts where your classes are on opposite sides of the school. And guess what? No more bells. See? The future sounds great already. In all seriousness, I want to stress to you one thing. You will be okay. There are many changes coming our way. That's undeniable. For some people, this may be enrolling into college, or going into the military, or entering the workforce. Not all change is bad, as you will see, just different. Do not forget where your roots are, because tonight, as we sit in this field together, we are equal. Where we are in a year or a decade later will be the result of our choices in life that have shaped us into who we are. However, your path into the future begins in the present. Who will you be today? Who will you be tomorrow? You can decide. I will leave you with one last quote. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Congratulations, class of 2016.
Thank you, Sophia. We will now have our introduction of guests by Raj Patel. Sofia Cohilas.
Sofia Cohilas. Karina Rangel. Barclecia Suzette. Regine Madison. Daniela Alwyn Narona. Raj Mukesh Patel. Rowan Noel Quisenberry. Philip Paul Blackwell. Maheen Khadija Farouk. Adriana Breck Reeves. Bonnie Ian Smith. Caitlin Mackenzie Owens. Tierra Marshawn Chappelle. George J. Rodriguez. Olamide Okikiola Adebayo. Kevin Joseph
Adkins. Glenn Adolfo Aguilar. Cody Marshawn Allen. Garrett Monroe Anderson. Lauren Noel Anderson. Jessica Nicole Anthony. Lucas Fisher Aragon. Anai Zayan Arroyo.
Please be seated and welcome Ashley Dorsey for the turning of the tassels of the senior class president.
Class of 2016. As we embark on our next adventure, the last thing that I want you to remember is to always see the beauty in your journey. Class of 2016, you may now turn your tassels to the left, and you have officially graduated from Eagles Landing High School.